Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you the easiest way to neatly make a cargo pocket. If this sounds like something you want to learn, please watch the end of this video. Here are the materials I need for making two cargo pockets. So I'll take you through what I have here. This Ankara fabric is my main pocket and I have two pieces. Here I have the pocket flap and I have two pieces for each pocket flap. Then I have two pieces for my pocket border. So I'll take you through the measurements I have. For the pocket length, I have 10 inches and for the width, I have 11.5 inches. For the pocket cover or pocket flap, I have a length of 4 inches and a width of 9.5 inches. For the pocket border, I have a length of 3 inches and a width of 34 inches. So these are the measurements I have for all these pieces. Now I'm going to focus on making one pocket because what you do to one is what you're going to do to the other. So these are the pieces for one pocket. For my pocket border, I'm going to fold in 1/2 inch on both sides this way and iron it down with hemming gum. For the pocket flap, I have two pieces for each pocket. So I folded the two into two equal parts, and from one edge this way, I'll come inward at this corner by 1/2 an inch and make a curve. I want to have it curvy at the flap, okay, at the cover of the pocket. If you want yours straight, you don't have to do this, but I just want this as a design on the pocket flap. Then I'm going to open them and place them right sides facing each other and sew on 1/2 inch allowance all round. I'll notch and then turn it to the right side, iron and top stitch on the stitch I've already made like this. Then for my main pocket piece, this is the Ankara, okay, so the width is 11.5 inches. So this width, I'm going to fold it into two equal parts. I folded in the wrong side, so the right side is facing up. So from the center of this fold I just made, I'm going to measure out from the center. I'm going to measure out 1.25 inches, 1¼ inch. I'm going to measure that from the top to the bottom. So I'll go to the sewing machine and sew on this line I made. I'm sewing on the right side. I folded in the wrong side. I'm sewing on the right side. So the sewing is on the right side. After sewing, I'm going to, so you can see the back, and this is the right side, the good side. So I'm going to iron this down, okay. So when I iron it down, I'm just going to top stitch at the edges of this rectangle that is formed. So I'm trying to make this, what is on this pocket, you can see on the screen. So it's just like an inverted pleat. So I'm just sewing 1/4 inch on either side of that rectangle. So just watch what I'm doing and follow the same step. So I'm sewing on the two edges of the rectangle that I just formed, and I'm sewing on 1/4 inch. Next, I'm going to fold in the opening of the pocket. I folded in 1/4 inch and then 3/4 inch, and I'm sewing. This is for the top part of the pocket, the opening of the pocket. So I just hemmed it. After hemming, I went and used iron to iron in 1/2 inch on the remaining sides of the pocket piece, okay. So I'll also use hemming gum to hold down this 1/2 inch I ironed on the 3 sides. So I've used hemming gum to hold down the 1/2 inch on the pocket border. So I'll go to the sewing machine and show you the next thing to do. So here, this is how I'm going to attach this border on the pocket. I'm placing the Ankara piece, which is the main fabric, on the border piece. I place them wrong side to wrong side. The wrong side of the Ankara is touching the wrong side of the border piece. So watch exactly what I'm doing. Please pay attention and follow what I'm doing. The good side of the Ankara is facing up, is facing me, okay. So I place them wrong side to wrong side, and the Ankara is on top of the pocket border. So just watch what I'm doing. So when I get to the end of this side, I'm going to leave my needle in and raise my presser foot. Then I'm going to flip the Ankara piece on top to face me. Okay, then I'll bring down my presser foot and continue sewing. So when I also get to the end of this part that is facing me, I will do the same thing. I will leave my needle in, raise my presser foot, and then turn the Ankara, only the Ankara piece, to face me again. So this is how I'm going to sew all the sides, and I'll sew to the end. Note I'm sewing on 1/4 of an inch, so I'm sewing on 1/4 of an inch, joining the border and the Ankara together. Before I get to the end, I'll cut out the excess I have. I cut out excess on my border. I prefer to have excess than not having enough, so I'll cut it off and then sew to the end. So here is what we have at this point. You can see how neat it is. Okay, this is looking very neat at this point, so you can see what we have, right? So the next thing will be to bring in my trouser. I'm actually placing this pocket on the side of my trouser. You can place it on any place of your choice, either a skirt or a top or a gown, wherever you want to place it. So just decide where you want to place yours. So for me, I'm going to measure from my waistline to 17 inches. That is where I want to place this pocket on the trouser I'm making. So I'm just going to measure out from the waist to 17 inches, and I'm placing it by the side of my trouser or the side of my pants. This is a baggy pants I'm making. So once I've noted that, I'm going to fold in the borders this way. So watch what I'm doing. I folded in the borders and I'm going to place it starting from the 17 inches. Place it exactly how you want your pocket to be. Then after placing it this way, I'm going to trace all around where my pocket is touching my main fabric, where I want to sew the pocket. So I'm tracing all the sides. Okay, so make sure, if you can't hold it down like this, you can pin yours to make sure it is accurate, that you're tracing out exactly what you have, where you have the pockets touching your fabric of choice, where you want to place it. So after making these markings, I'm going to go to the sewing machine, and the other side of my border remaining, okay, remember it has two sides, the border has two sides, so I'm going to place it on this line I traced out. Watch what I'm doing. I placed on the line I traced as where the pocket will be, and I'm sewing down. I'm sewing with 1/4 of an inch. Okay, so just watch what I'm doing. You can follow the same step and it will give you the same thing. When I get to this point, before I turn, I'm going to leave my needle in. I'll raise my presser foot, and then I'm going to turn the trouser. Now for this case, I'm sewing this on a trouser. I'll turn it to face me, and then I'll bring down my presser foot and continue sewing. I'm only sewing, I'm only attaching the border to the trouser. So watch what I'm doing. So when I also get to the end of this line, this side facing me, I'll leave my needle in, repeat the same process, turn the trouser to face me. Do you see what I did? And then I'm going to continue sewing. So just watch this and follow the same step. This is actually easy to do. So I'm going to sew till I get to the end. So at this point, we've attached the pockets to the pants. Okay, so you can see how it looks at this point. This is what I have. It's looking neat. Okay, it's not folded anywhere. It's actually looking very neat. So I'm going to place the end. This is the opening of the pocket. I'm going to place the Ankara down on the border. Just watch what I'm doing like this. I'm placing the two together, the top border to match the lower border, and I'm going to sew 1 inch from the pocket opening. I'm sewing down 1 inch. Okay, and I sewed on 1/4 of an inch, my allowance for sewing. I'll repeat the same thing for the other side. The two borders, I placed them on each other, and I'm just going to attach them together, sewing from the pocket opening down to 1 inch. Okay, so 1 inch is enough. You can do 1 inch or 1/4 or 1.5 inch, but I just sewed for 1 inch down like this. So you can see the pockets, you can see we are almost done. Okay, I'm almost done with this. So the next thing will be to attach my pocket flap or the pocket cover. Okay, so here is my pocket cover. I've just turned them like I said, and I top stitch round the first stitch. So this is how it's going to be when I cover the pockets. Okay, so I'm going to place it like this, so, and then turn and top stitch. So let's just get to it. So I'm placing the pocket cover 1/4 inch away from the main piece, away from the main pocket. Okay, so I'm just going to sew on 1/2 inch. I'm sewing with 1/2 inch allowance on this pocket flap. After sewing, I'm going to turn it, okay, the way you close the pocket, you close the flap. So I'm going to close it down this way and then top stitch on my first stitch on the right side. So watch what I'm doing. I'm top stitching on the good side. So here I've top stitched on the pocket flap, and you can see what we have. This is looking very neat. It is actually very easy. This is actually easy. If you follow these steps and follow this method, it will be very easy for you. There are other ways you can actually attach your cargo pocket, but I find this easier. I think this is the easiest method for me to make a cargo pocket. So guys, we've come to the end of this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you're here to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like this video so that others can see it. Turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video, and you can leave your comments and questions in the comments section. I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye.